Just do.
Nieuwe muziek van Holly Humberstone. Haar nieuwste heet Please Don't Leave Just Yet. And Murph, that sounds like a song you could have made. I think, lyric-wise. Please don't leave just yet.
Yeah. Yes. I'll say yeah.
It's Murph from the Wombats.
In touch with.
In touch with, because there's a new song. It's called If You Ever Leave, I'm Coming With You. It's the same topic where she's singing about.
It's not too dissimilar, I guess. I'd like to think the lyrics were a bit more exciting, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the lyrics from your song because you are throwing a banquet in a mosh pit.
I think that's the one, yeah. And Stop Listening to Radiohead is one I quite like as well. Yeah.
There's a new song. We picked it as our kink.nl. If You Ever Leave, I'm Coming With You, the most played song of this week. But I'm wondering, how do you come up with that kind of lyrics? Do you write them in a notebook? Is it just a song you make with these lyrics? How does it work?
Yeah, I have this note thing in my phone, which is like pretty much got 3-4 albums worth of stuff in it now.
Holy shit.
I just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll through it. But If You Ever Leave, I'm Coming With You was something like my wife said to me. It was like, we can never get divorced, we can never break up. And she was like, if you ever want to leave me, like I'm going to come with you too. And I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. So I wrote it down. And then I guess I was trying to use it a couple of times in our previous album, but it never worked. And sometimes these ideas stay for ages, and then I find the right song to kind of shoehorn them into and take it from there. Yeah.
Is she in the song credits?
She is not, no. But, she'll see something from it. Let's put it that way.
You can write her in the thank you notes of the new album.
Yes, exactly.
Because there is a new album coming up, and it has an amazing title as well, because all the Wombats albums have great titles, but this one, again, is great.
Thank you, yeah. It's called Fix Yourself, Not the World, and it's I guess it's just an idea. It's not like my, doctoral thesis about life, but it's just an idea, and I thought it was something that people should be having more conversations about, maybe. And I think if I could have called it Only Point the Finger as Far Out as You're Willing to Point the Finger Inside, then I would have called it that, but it doesn't sound as cool.
And it sounds like a title you wrote this year, because it's more important now than, I think, any time.
Yeah, I believe so. And a lot of it was from this Jungian idea that apparently if you fix or change something within yourself, you simultaneously change something within society too. And I don't know, I feel for me like I only really have control over my life. And so if everyone adopted that attitude, I wonder where we would be.
We just talked about the lyrics you write in your phone. What's the newest line you wrote in that phone?
Oh.
Which we can hear maybe on the next album.
Let's see. Wait, is this live? Hang on. Oh.
We are live, yeah. But it's all good. Oh, I see. Oké, Murph scrolt nu door zijn telefoon en ik zie echt 1000 lijnen. Holy shit, man! This must be 10 albums.
Let's see. Yeah, it's got like this one note has got like Glitterbug, First Love, Fame, Tragedy album, Beautiful People will Ruin Your Life, and this new one. Though the last thing I wrote in it was Creep Show, Couples Kissing in Napoli, and A Home Underneath the Mountain.
Wow! Can't wait to hear that song on the next album, maybe. There is a new song, If You Ever Leave, I'm Coming With You. I will talk to you in a minute about the upcoming tour, the new album, but let's play it first.
Okay, sounds good.
Kink. Dit is de Kink XL.
De Kink XL van deze week, de nieuwste single van de Wombats. Je hoorde If You Ever Leave, I'm Coming With You. And he's on the show tonight, a very special guest, Murph. Thanks for joining me tonight, man. I'm loving it to talk to you.
Thank you.
There is a new album coming up next year, but there is more because you're going in the UK on a greatest hits show.
Yeah. It's kind of billed as all the hits. Not sure why, but yes, we're playing loads of arenas in the UK next year, and it's going to be awesome.
It must be because you are finally back in the UK. Did you already meet your bandmates again?
I'm not. I'm in LA still.
Oh, you're still in LA. Yeah.
Yeah, I fly tonight at 7 p.m. So, and I will see Dan and Todd and the crew and everyone. We're rehearsing in London for 2-3 days. So I'll see them all tomorrow.
It must be exciting because this album was mostly made remotely on the computer.
Yeah, there was. It was pretty crazy. I mean, we'd written a good bulk of the material before COVID, and then when COVID hit, I did a load more in 2020 out here in LA, and then we picked the best ones and shoved it all together, and then we recorded it separately. Sometimes, like there's two songs Jackknife Lee produced where I was in Topanga at Jackknife Lee's studio, Todd was in Oslo, and Dan was in London with an engineer, and it was crazy. And Mark Crew, who produced most of the album, Dan and Todd were in London with him, and I was in LA with an engineer. And it actually was really good up until we stopped recording. We would get on Zoom every morning and talk about what we needed to do, what we wanted to change. We'd like hash out the ideas, get all the disagreements over with or whatever. And then we'd carry on with our days or evenings for them. But then as time progressed, the Zoom interviews, the Zoom meetings started getting shorter and shorter until there were just no Zoom meetings anymore.
Wow.
So everyone was just doing God knows what. And and then when we first heard some of the mixes back, we were like, it was very discombobulating in a way. And we had to press mute and delete on a few things. And the recording was fun, really fun for me, but putting it all together was quite challenging.
But now there is a new album which will be out next January. I can't wait to hear more because this is a massive tune again.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. I just felt like I was so proud of our fourth album and felt like it gave us this new lease of life, and I just wanted to hold on to that as tightly as possible. And if we made an album that was even better, then great. But I just wanted to kind of keep in with that positive energy that we seem to get so much of from the fourth album.
When you had to pick one of the songs of the next set list, because it will be all the best hits, one night, the Wombats in all the arenas around the UK, which one would you like to pick to play on the radio?
Well, I'm flying back to the UK tonight. We're doing Reading Festival on Saturday, and one of my highlights from the last album was playing Lemon to a Knife Fight at Reading, and just everyone going nuts and like flares going off all over the place, and it's just this cloud of smoke, and it gave me goosebumps. And I think that's a really special song to play live. So if you want to play that one.
I would love that. I can't wait to see you finally back in the Netherlands because that's way too long you played the last show here.
Yeah, we're coming. I don't know if we've announced the tour yet, but we're coming back.
Thankfully. Next year, the Wombats are back in the Netherlands. Murph, have a great flight. Enjoy it and see you next time, mate. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Great to see you again. Thank you.